Hello, men. I walked around a bunch trying to figure out where to go, and...
I should leave this book with Mr. Durant.
Wait, hold on. This is a wrong load. I'm a Monganator. LOL. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, so I found out. I just ran around a little bit off screen. Well, not off screen, but not recording. After the previous set, so I know what to do in case I could just do it. And the solution is simple: it's to nag.
Did a parcel arrive for me?
No, ma'am. Can't say that it has. Hope you get to feeling better, Miss Holliday.
Yeah, so the way to solve this was to go immediately after you've sent the telegram to ask this guy if a parcel has arrived.
Oh, Justine!
Hey, brought those remedies you needed.
Why didn't Spookhouse just send a courier?
Can't have this stuff falling into enemy hands.
Well, I'm happy to see you. Come on, it's the last room on the end. You did bring my ECRE pistol, didn't you?
Right here. Had a chance to test the rifle yet?
Oh, too many times, but it works quite well.
I wasn't sure how badly you were needing it, so I brought 2 of your modified batteries to give your big gun some extra power.
Fabulous. I underestimated this mission when I left.
Oh, they're so friendly with each other.
Thank you so much for coming, Justine.
You need anything else?
No, I have it under control. Thanks. If things get any worse, I'll call in the stranger. Now you better get going. I have a lot more work to do. Thanks again, Justine.
Very fine. I had a little think. And I think that the feet of the sheriff we saw on the door might have had something to do with hard puzzles. If you recall, when we started this game, we picked normal puzzle difficulty. It might be parts of a disabled puzzle for hard. Maybe.
I'm ready to go into the woods now. I better take my gear with me.
Rifle, night vision goggles, enhanced radiance remitter, pistol, electric prod, doctor's bag. I wonder if she automatically heals. I think she should when she goes on low health. We died out in the forest, but I'm fairly certain that was a one-shot kill animation. Like, you get stuck in the end. Oh. Creepy bastard.
I just got off the phone with the sheriff of Martinsburg.
An old chum of yours?
He's never heard of you. Didn't you say you talked to him before coming here? No one's gone missing from Martinsburg since '34.
Oh, you don't say. I'll have to tell that to my sister.
Now, you haven't done anything illegal, as far as I can tell. But I got my eye on you. You step out of line, you're mine. You get me, little lady?
Thank you, Sheriff. I appreciate your concern.
The house in the background doesn't have a roof.
Blast. The local sheriff knows my cover story is bogus. He could stir up some serious trouble if he wanted to. I should try to keep my distance.
Okay. Good thing he didn't check my fucking jacket, considering how many fucking weapons I've got in that thing right now. Did that show up as an objective? Robin Weaver, keep an eye out for the pet, Mr. Brownie. Okay, so I'm actually not sure what we're going to do in the forest. I know she wants to go there, but I'm unsure what... Wait, oh.
Did you hear?
Emptiest school.
About what?
I just got a phone call. The judge wasn't on vacation. He was murdered, and they found the body at the general store. Sheriff Bowers just arrested Daniel Cole. I'm heading over to find out more.
Suzanne Ascott just informed me that Rustin Parr's judge was murdered. Daniel Cole, the shopkeeper, has been arrested. I don't know if this has anything to do with Rustin Parr. but it's almost too great a coincidence to ignore. I get the feeling that something even larger is at work here.
Should I go check that out first then? Let's go have a look before we go into the forest. Because the forest we'll get lost in for a long time, so I want to be sure I don't have to go out and then go back in again. I see them standing there. Damn, Gretchen's showing some leg. Maybe I speak to the preacher first and sees first. Man speaks telepathically. This lady won't talk to me. Is he technically stuffed in a sack of potatoes? Wouldn't he be in a potato sack, as there would be no room for the...
This story just gets darker and darker.
Semantics. Hey, Gretchen.
Can you believe it?
Yes. Am I allowed in? This guy looks kind of like Hitler.
Sorry, Miss Holliday. Can't let you in. Sheriff's in there.
Well, does that mean I can loot the police station? Don't mind if I fucking do. Ugh, that's the church. The noise you sometimes hear in the background that sounds like farty is boys snoring. Okay, he won't interact with that. It's weird, it should tell me it's locked or something. I guess I'm going into the forest. I'm gonna save here in case I'm not actually supposed to go to the forest. But she's been pretty good with stopping me when I'm going in the wrong direction. It should hopefully save me some time. So we're looking for the bear or some shit here? Or Mr. Brownie or whatever.
No, I shouldn't draw my weapons in town.
Yeah, this place still counts as town.
No, I shouldn't draw my weapons
And
in
the flashlight
town.
still counts as town. I keep fucking that up. I think we got an extra gun. Yeah, radiance emitter pistol and the regular one. Not sure why we have two. They seem to not use the same ammo, so that's good at least, I guess. Here we fucking go. Ready for some spooks. Is this the radiance emitter? It is, isn't it? Okay, so I'm here as usual. Better turn on my squiggler-meter. That's a fucking zombie. Get off. The fuck? The hell? Are those the like spirits of whatever that the dude talked about?
It seems as though the shadow creatures I encountered the last time are nocturnal. I hope I finish here before dusk.
I thought it was her screaming, but it was the dog being hit. It's pretty easy to accidentally shoot through those. So Bog Satan is the actual witch, I have learned. Oh fuck, Bogs. I think the dog's only real attack are those lunges, so if I just keep running flatways, maybe I can convince her to jump into Bog Satan's lair. Oh, you can actually see my, you can see my fucking, like the little reticle. Put it on this tree. You see it there? It's a little little circle with some stuff. I actually have to not shoot through the stick figures to hit them, which is a little challenging. Gotta see if we can eat some health. Should have quite a few doctor's bags. There we go, doctor's bag. And we did not use more health than we needed to. Well, there's monsters here, so I'm assuming I'm going the correct way. Flatways, yes. An arrow on her would have been really nice. So we go up and flatways. Is this up? That was up. Okay, so now this way. It's been about 6 screens without an enemy. There we go. What were you seeing there? It doesn't growl or anything, so I assume it's something that's... Okay, zombie again. Look at his pooping butt. Is he still grunting? Yeah, the little farty noise is boy snoring. He goes ugh every now and then. It's quite cute. He often sleeps until fuck. That noise usually means a limb came off. Fuck that up. Oh well. Let's go see what's his face. He has some wisdom to impart. His head came right off. And that little rippy noise, it sounds like he's made of apple or some sort of other fruit. I was about to call an apple a spud, but that would be wrong. It's weird that even though I can't go some places, the fucking... ow! The map doesn't reveal it. That's not the front of it. Oh, head came off. It fucking polluted. Skull came straight out. Has blood in it though, so I could technically eat it. Oh, okay, he's... Right, Gary Wagwa.
Welcome back to my home. I can see you've learned more about the ways of the forest.
I've come into possession of another Tawana. It was found in Rustin Parr's jail cell, and it resembles a human form. What does it mean?
What you have is a bundle of sticks.
Oh, I thought I was onto something.
You are. The figure needs magic. Give it to me. This forest is more than itself. You have learned much, but there is more. Things I am not allowed to tell you. But I can tell you the path you walk now is the right direction.
All right. Tell me this. There's an area near Parr's house, a path with a large wooden structure over it that I couldn't see until you gave me the Givna. What was I seeing?
In places throughout this forest, paths branch in directions that cannot be comprehended. Such a place exists near the site of that house. Control the path, Elspeth Holliday. Walk the path. You have the power now. but walk with caution. My ancestors have walked such paths in the past. Few have returned.
Ah, delightful.
I've got the touch. I've got
The time for
power.
words has passed.
After all's been said and done, you're the fighter. Right, so we go up and flat ways to get to Parr's place. A lot easier to navigate now, but then again, the forest hasn't fucking spun around on itself. Yeah, this is the way. Looking out for enemies. Fucking zombie directly in the forest. That's sweet. Oh wait. Oh, I go up, around, and down, around, down and around. Pam, ram. Pam. Decided to do an early morning recording, so my brain is a bit. I left it somewhere last night. Okay, so down. I run directly into wood. Or tree, as it's also called more commonly. I haven't been attacked for a while, but then again I've been backtracking a little bit. This is new though, so I keep scanning to see if the auto aim clicks on anything. Could also wear my pixel goggles. He really likes not turning on the fucking flashlight again. Just turns it off at every opportunity. After all said, you're the fighter. I hear something. Looks like it's like a mix between puppies and kids giggling. Not the puppies giggle, but they make sort of the same kind of sound. Ugh. Okay, so I'm back here, so I go up around. So I go to her right up here. Whoop. Yes? Yes, and then there's a tiny path to Parr's house. Yeah. Maybe I can see the hatch now, or use it, or whatever. No. Turns off the fucking light again. My squiggly meter doesn't give a shit either. Damn it. Pretty amazed the town dudes came out here. Considering there's just literally Satan in the fucking woods. I wouldn't go anywhere near. Well, I'd probably lie. I'd probably go out here just to have some excitement, and then I'd get polluted. Okay, that was a letdown. Maybe it's at Coffin Rock. He does mention a thing, but I seem to recall I just ran across it randomly, which is not useful, and she hasn't marked anything on the map. I am, however, a little worried because there's no enemies here. I suspect I might have. She got stuck briefly there. Dun, dun, dun. After all, fucking Stan Bush, get out of my head. Maybe it's this bit down here. Maybe I go this way. Maybe I... Oh! As Boyce's automatic feeding machine. Every 8 hours it dispenses pellets. So the pudgy kitty does not eat too much. Oh, this is good news. Fucking nudists. Did I hit it? No. This guy is a bundle of sticks. Oh, there, hit him. His little testicle is hidden, but I sort it. I hear something somewhere. Oh, have full health. I wonder if she auto-healed. Guess this is the way. Or maybe it's down here. I'm just gonna check that before I do anything else, but I can't see shit when I keep turning off the fucking light. Here's the clearing. No, wasn't it. We go back again. Haven't properly revealed it on the map either. Oh, he's still there. Back to Coffin Rock. Right, Elspeth. Right about here. Ah, yes. That's where the cunts were. It's been a while since it tried to jump scare me. I can never tell where the fuck... What's up here then? Dead end. That's how I get polluted, I guess. I always wonder in games that have varying puzzle difficulties, because I always wonder if some of the cut stuff, the stuff that's gone because you're not playing on hard, if that is something I need to do, because it sort of leaves a red herring because you think there's something with something there isn't, and it pollutes me a bit. So the Blair Witch only really seems interested in killing me directly if I go in the water, but she doesn't seem like she's particularly a water witch. Of course, if it was the desert, she'd probably be a sandwich. Oh, kill me. There's another clearing that has nothing in it. Again, I suspect these have items for hard. I probably confess that the hardest thing about the combat in this is likely the ammo management. If there were more monsters, I would have to be more sparse about using my ammo. Not sparse, what's it called? Frugal. Alright, the fucking brain, mate. Twice again. You seem to have lost your head. Oi, oi, cunt! That took him a while. Look at the fucking trail of blood. Okay, okay, this bodes well. There was a dead dude, which means that we are probably in the right place, or at least on the right path. Shoot it in its doggo bum. I like how there's a click noise for not having any bullets, but if I hold it down, It's just like he's trying to auto-fire frantically. Oh well. Rifle's turn, I guess. Rapidly running out of fucking bullets. Gonna have to order more. I see you up there. The stranger's gonna be all like, mate, all the fucking bullets, mate, you're not gonna... Because she's aiming up, so there's one of those fucking twig things up there. It wants to dump down. There we go. Wait, so the... This is the worst weapon for this, since I can't easily shoot again. Okay, upways and flatways. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ugh. Oh, fucking disloosely carbine. The colonel or general or whatever the fuck it, no. The colonel is Hapscom. The other guy was a general, he's like, oh, fine rifle. Stranger doesn't fine rifle, but fucking hell. Fires so slowly. Is this the right way? This is just fantasy. Caught in a fucking forest. No escape from the Blair Witch. This doesn't rhyme. Gotta make sure I actually hit. That's that thing dead. I guess I could run from a lot of these, but since I don't know where I'm going, I'll probably just keep running by them again. Like, I've done a big circuit. I might as well do the bit down here as well in case... Oh. Let's try going up. Since the map is not revealed here. Because there's fuck all here. It's the first place the witch got me. So I was dicking around. God damn. Oh shit. So we walked around, we killed a bunch of enemies. I think they might just be randomly spawned through the forest because I don't think I actually really just... There was no cohesive route I was following. Fuck, it's dark down here. Okay, we haven't explored this bit. But the place she talked about, she obviously has explored. Oh, I turned my thing off there. Ghost meter back on. Okay, so there's nothing here. There's a bit up there. This is what happens when my mental sphincter loosens with the lack of sleep. What the fuck? I start just repeating songs in my brain. That guy died from one shot. What an ustless bastard. And actually sprint backwards. I'll get juked, mate. Why did he take so many fucking shots? They remind me of those kind of, if they looked different and were a little fuzzy and had little floppy chicken wings instead of front paws, they will remind me of the enemy from the very first thing you encounter in Alone in the Dark. Jumping through the window, flopping about. I actually never finished Alone in the Dark. I was too dumb to play it when I was a kid. But I also think it was quite unforgiving. It was one of those games that would it would allow you to fuck up in a way that made the game unwinnable. Right, so we're back here. Oh. I remember there's a bit in it where you have to Did you just die from one shot? No, you didn't. There's a bit in it where you have to shoot a painting of an Indian with an arrow. Otherwise he will... Sorry, Native American. Otherwise he will shoot... The picture will shoot you when you walk down the hallway. And he can only die to arrows. And it gives you bow and arrows, and you can just use those to kill regular enemies and lose the arrows, and then you go, oh fuck, I can't actually progress. And you'll be like, nah, we've been here before, but I'm gonna check out the bits that aren't explored on the map here. So if I go this way, yes, okay, so all the way here and down around. Never mind you. Oh fuck, oh god damn it. Keep him holiday. That was an awkward exchange. Okay, this seems promising. Save some ammo in case I run into some sort of boss thing that has to die. Another bundle of sticks. Approach. This was the bit up there I couldn't do anything with because it's water mainly, so I can't actually search it. Okay, so yeah, there are just enemies strewn randomly here. So I can't count on there being enemies as showing where stuff is. God damn it. I'm once again lost. I'm sorry, man. I will consult a spoiler-free walkthrough I have found, which is very fine. GN.